And welcome to the NXT review. We are the Dudley Boys of WhatCulture. I'm Adam Wilbourn, joined by Michael Hamflett and Michael Sidgwick, here to review on last night's episode of NXT. But before we get into it, if you're a fan of this sort of thing, make sure you subscribe to WhatCulture Wrestling on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and YouTube. The Daily Wrestling Podcast, where we not only review the show formerly known as NXT 2.0. SmackDown, AEW, Dynamite, pay-per-views, premium live events. We have interviews, roundtable discussions, and a roundup of the week complete with a very good quiz, of course, on WrestleCulture. As I said, they're joined by Hamflett and Sidgwick to review a very eventful episode of NXT.
I should know better by this point. Like, we've been covering this version of NXT for nearly 5 years. Nearly 5 years of the 2.0 paintball transformation, right?
When's the anniversary?
September sometime.
Oh, we should do something for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Like,
We're better.
like, I'm dreading this is what I'm getting to. I'm dreading talking about the show, and I shouldn't, because after 5 years, I know that we'll have a great time. All right, gang? Like, it's always a laugh here on a Wednesday afternoon.
I've got something serious to say momentarily.
But this was trash. Like, I don't know if it's the interim era. It's difficult sometimes between administrations, and they've got a player manager in at the moment. Don't really know if he's going to get it till the end of the season or if they're going to bring somebody in permanently. So I can understand why they're
not that interim. I remember that as a sign when Rafa Benitez became Chelsea manager. We're just not that interim. No.
Half decent.
You're a Chelsea fan.
CFC fans. Think about it.
You didn't enjoy it?
Not really.
8.8 from Full War Mania.
That is fantastic. 8.8. That's so, like, Raw presumably last night then was like 9.6 or something.
I don't actually know what it was from.
It's different reviewer.
Different needs.
Different
yeah,
needs.
yeah.
I mean, like, it was an NXT show. It was an
Sure
NXT
was.
show. It sure was. I mean, it's not very good. But what else is new? It has been brought to my attention that the comment section is wondering why I'm wearing the same pair of trousers quite a lot. They get washed. Okay, I wash the trousers on a fortnightly basis. Is that too little?
Feels about right.
Yeah.
The other pair is
wearing the same jumper for every single, because I generally have about 5 jumpers I go through. So I'm like, I can't wear them the same day, because then people will be like, he's been wearing the same jumper for every NXT review this year.
I've got 3 pairs of trousers on the go at any given time. I don't need more than that.
No.
Yeah,
I don't want more than that. And one of the pairs it's no longer in this world. We lost a pair of
Rhea Ripley's
Perished.
trousers.
we lost a pair of cream chinos not too long ago. Cuffed as well. I like them, but these are nice. These are, and that's why I like wearing them quite often, but hygienically. Okay.
I had no idea this trouser issue was Trousergate was a going concern in the comments. Mind their own business.
Yeah, should you?
What if you bought 3 or 4 pairs of the exact same? Because you love them. I've done that before.
Like Superman, I'm tempted to get a second pair of these.
Uh-huh.
I really am taken with these trousers.
Yeah.
I think he does that, doesn't he? Daniel Radcliffe wears the same like black t-shirt, black trousers basically every day. So the press are like,
And that's a piss take. He's Harry Potter. He's got 100 million quid. Come on, mate.
yeah, but
Like-
it's so the paparazzi can't be like, because he's just like, how can you prove that that's today or whatever? I don't know how it works.
Fair enough.
He's so magic. I mean, makes himself invisible.
Why do you think that's stupid?
I'm still
Oh, the boy wizard.
That is good. That is good
That could
stuff.
have been a good run. I'm just saying, like,
He's bitter. That's
I'm
what
bitter.
it is.
I'm a failed child actor. I'm Dolph Ziggler.
Did you
Shouldn't be me.
Did
No.
you audition?
I probably was in the right age range, but we never.
Is
I
there
don't
a
think
part
we
of
came
the-
to Chesterfield looking for Ron Weasley.
There's a part of the world up here where a bunch of people have like Harry Potter cameo stories, or they were in extras because it was filmed somewhere up like Northumberland maybe or
Not
somewhere.
Annick Castle.
Maybe. Annick Castle.
Because they've got like an exhibit and stuff now, haven't they?
So a bunch of people from around here will be able to say, I was an extra in that scene.
My
or that
dad
scene.
was a taxi driver. He's got Harry Potter stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all just exhausted at the end of the day after
Yeah.
a long day of filming.
Long day of filming.
Child actors.
They were kids. Back home to finish the GCSEs.
Yeah.
This wasn't that good a show. I had fun with the main event.
Yeah.
For the right and wrong reasons, I'll tell you that. Elsewhere, I mean, it's just trash. Absolutely trash. And Shawn Michaels pissed me off in record time, actually.
Not for me. I liked it. Raw got an 8.5.
So this was better.
Just
Different
slightly
reviewer,
better.
different reviewer.
Different reviewer.
Yes.
They're still high numbers.
Oh, they never go below like a 6
Yeah.
or 6.5.
If it's
ever.
like a 6.5, you're like, Jesus, what was on this show?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's start at the beginning of the show because we have a big announcement, of course. The show begins in what used to be Avar's office.
Okay. With respect to Ava, because this is the last time I believe.
Oh, yes.
Mm.
The last time I'm ever going to do the impression, because we lost Ava over the weekend, of course. Stop it. Stop it. I'm trying to make this a dignified, serious tribute for Ava, okay? It's not even that funny. It's not meant to be funny at all, actually.
No.
It's meant to be, just respectful and nice. Rest in peace. It's not even that funny. I just enjoy it. There we go. That's my
Rest in peace.
my performance art
Very good.
tribute to Ava there.
We did a 10 no salute, didn't we, on the, the NXT brief? I thought that's what you were doing.
Well, hang on. We did it on Raw, so it's a SmackDown.
That was
Hogan got it twice. You know what I mean? Like, Ava deserves it twice. Go on. Let's do a 10 no salute for Ava.
okay.
Because, the YouTube viewers need to see it as well.
Yeah. Very visual.
No! 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 No!
Rest in peace to the least talented wrestling personality in history.
Maybe.
Not named Linda McMahon or David Flair.
Yeah, maybe.
But we have a new...
Should be missed in a way.
Speak to Murray about this. It's probably too mean-spirited to get like the green light as a list. The 10 least talented people in wrestling history.
Yeah.
You'd have to make it really funny.
Old internet would have done that straight away, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, I'm
Kind of world now.
kind of old school, so I might ask. Linda McMahon, David Flair, Ava, Eric Watts. Do you notice the theme, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, there's a stable being built around that very thing. Bad Nepo wrestlers.
Yeah.
Well, Nepo wrestlers, but let's not...
Let's say things we don't mean.
Yeah. Get carried away here. Big developments on that in this show. No spoilers yet, though. Because we have
Parker Boudreaux was not talented.
No.
The guy he won a Brock Lesnar lookalike
It
contest.
was entertaining.
And got runs in WWE and AEW. It's pretty nuts when you think about it.
I think I've watched...
Remember his body pops every time he punched
I
someone?
was going to say, I think I've watched some of his highlights. And by that, I
So
mean...
he did go back and watch him.
You've just got a good boogeyman.
He listened body popping daddy. That's what he was.
Certain members of the AW/ROH roster that I've watched less than Parker because I've gone back pretty much every year to watch them making history.
Did we talk about this on a podcast?
Yeah, I'm fairly
we
certain.
did, like very recently, but we watched the We Making History segment where the Mogul affiliates debut.
Oh, God.
And it's a bit where he's going, he's punching Keith Lee Parker, Boudreaux, and then he goes to the hard cam. Body pops, like, because he's, I don't know why he does this. He's insane. It's a point where Swerve, he's on the ramp and he's like, sort of like taking in his very sinister, calculated plan. Like, yeah, man, don't mess with the Mogul affiliates, man. I'm telling you now, with my facial expression, that would mean business. And the longer it goes on, it's like, God, this is absolute ass. And the camera goes to Swerve Strickland, and he goes. He's like, oh man, I don't know about this either, guys.
You know that meme of the girl in the back of the car? when
That's
her
what he
sister's
looks
screaming
like.
about going to Disneyland. She's like, "What, mate?"
What's Trench doing right now?
Would he even have a Wikipedia
What's
page?
Trench up to today?
What's his name? Yeah.
Because he was a footballer, wasn't he?
Yeah. He got another business. Got in again, inked,
You can do it.
taking bumps.
Is that right? Have I got the right?
Because the
one?
football
Wrestling career.
were like pre-face tattoos, weren't they?
Yeah.
So, whoa, look at Trench.
Brandon Goatsman.
Yeah. An ex-baseball player.
Can't spell goat without goatsman.
That's so
Is that
funny.
anything?
Grandin Galen Goatsman
Mm.
is an American professional wrestler and former baseball player. He made his televised debut in professional wrestling after signing with AEW under the ring name Trench.
Yeah, that's right.
It doesn't actually say.
He's got higher in.
No.
He looked
Infamously a
troubled.
disaster.
He looked troubled, didn't
Yeah,
he?
no,
Like,
yeah.
scary.
Yeah, he's scary.
scary.
Good luck.
Yeah.
It says early life, baseball career, wrestling career. It doesn't actually say the vegetables that he's eaten previously. So I'll just have to look for.
No, I can help you out with that though.
Uh,
That's the thing there.
think of a vegetable. Peas.
Yeah, I've had peas before.
Thanks, Grandin.
Grandin.
Oh my God, Grandin's going off the rails, honey. Look at all the tattoos he's got on his face.
I think Grandin's never been harder. You would say that.
I thought I was the mom.
Oh, no, teammates.
Oh, right, okay.
How old do you think Trench is?
Maybe he's just, he's Trench's stepmom,
Fucking quality.
stuck in the dishwasher. I don't know.
How old's Trench, do you reckon?
26.
I think now, I mean.
Oh.
Oh, because he's had the failed. Was he like, was it college baseball?
Professional.
Minor league.
He played minor league, played in the Mexican league. He played for
33?
played for the Montgomery Biscuits. Is that a team?
We went through some of those ones.
They've got a derby against the St. Louis Gravy. What the hell is wrong with your sports?
Louis Gravy. Let's go, Gravy. The mascot's just like a gravy boat.
Yeah.
Oh, don't spill the gravy. That's what they say when they drop points.
Oh my God, what's wrong, honey? It's just fucking biscuits. Lost
A
my
lot of
head.
gravy spilled at roast dinner park this afternoon.
For the mascot. We've got two mascots of the Montgomery Biscuits. We'll get back to NXT in a second, I promise. We've not even got to the opening thing that's happened yet. We're 12 minutes in or whatever. Their mascots are, of course, Big Mo, an orange beast that loved biscuits. And Monty, and I can never do this word, anthropomorphized, what is it?
Anthropomorphized,
Thank
I
you.
think.
Buttermilk Biscuit, who appears on the logo and the hat.
My God. Honey, are you okay?
Sorry, I can't.
Shut up, honey. Oh, God damn it, Steve. You can't get this much in a mood when the biscuits get beat. You can't say, you know what I mean? It's like so undignified. You can't have normal like sports guy reactions or like adverse sports guy reactions to sports.
When you
The team's a biscuit.
Wilbourn, have you got a picture of him?
Biscuits ruined my weekend.
I have got an image I can find, but before we get to that, I cannot believe I've just read this. So I've read about the Big Mo and Monty. In 2014, a new live mascot was introduced and also named with a contest in which 4,800 entries submitted ideas for a micro mini potbelly pig, which became Miss Gravy, Duchess of Pork.
I like that.
I like it a lot.
American sports is back.
The
Beautiful Miss Gravy.
So yeah, NXT, sorry.
Duchess of Pork's being in the news.
We start the show.
Everything's Johnny Redman. Biscuits again.
We start the show
That's good.
in the former Avar's office.
Impulse.
And Shawn Michaels is there with a former assistant of hers whose name actually escapes me.
It's well, get used to this. It's Robert Stone.
And Shawn names him the new interim GM. He says,
I hate this.
Stone, you always
I
do
hate
whatever.
this already.
You always do whatever's asked of you. And he says and Stone says that's because he loves NXT. And so he makes him the GM, interim at least. He says, I know this place can be crazy, but I like it a little crazy. Me too, Sean.
Between you and me. Well, how the hell have I just heard that?
That's how crazy NXT is.
Shut
Getting all the secrets and everything.
How have I just heard that if it's a candid conversation between the two of them? What's wrong here? The dialogue or the presentation? It's one of them?
It's both.
Yeah.
Why?
God, I hate this nonsense.
And then we get a video package hyping up the ladder match to close the show for the NXT title, of course.
I
Speaking
was
of
watching
titles,
a promo today on my dinner where Shawn Michaels came at the ring in Canada in 1997 wearing the tiniest shorts imaginable, stole 2-minute Canadian flags off fans and like took them so deep that the flagpoles were stabbing his dick just so he could tell the world that he was going to screw Bret Hart.
Like those party foods.
Yeah.
That's what they look like.
Sausage on a stick from Maple Leaf.
They look like.
It's like, he was him. He was him.
He's rapidly turned into, you don't have to be bloody mad here to work at NXT, but it helps. So mad me. Just book a good show. Piss off. Preferably.
we're about to get into it. Women's North American title triple threat: Izzi Dame versus Thea Hale versus Lola Vice. Your head shaking.
It's just, I've got one takeaway from this match, and we'll get there in a couple of minutes.
It's fun, this.
I fancy a takeaway after all the food talk from before.
Nah.
A lot of across the office.
I really want a KFC.
Yeah. We're talking about chicken nuggets. I could eat 100.
You reckon he could eat 100 chicken nuggets?
I think
And then
I
he
could.
started to cheat by saying he could do it in a day, but like that's 3 meals worth of nuggets that you can't. And snacks.
I think 2 hours did we land on?
I reckon.
But it's not like in
an
a...
hour, I reckon.
Like Murray was like saying it was like in a sort of a contest way. I was just like, no, that just sounds like a nice time. I could just enjoy 100 chicken nuggets before I got like, I wouldn't get bored at the end. I'd be like, well, I'm full, which is my favourite bit of eating. And then I look forward to tomorrow's chicken nuggets. Or, you know, like I just think I could do it.
Look forward
To turn it into a daily routine. Tomorrow's chicken nuggets.
Yeah. It wouldn't be like a race or like, you know, he's that guy, that Joey Chestnut, the hot dog eating contest
No, that's
guy.
just no fun at all.
No, it doesn't, does it? It doesn't. I would just enjoy 100 nuggets, I think. I don't think I'd like get to the point where like, oh god, like last one's going.
I think on like nugget 44, you'd start to think, I've got more than half of these to go. I reckon you would.
Well,
There's only one way to find out.
This is the thing, you see. It's when you get to the old thinking point, isn't it? You got to try and push that back as long. I'm not thinking until I'm in the
Is
70s.
there a burp counter? You need to burp it through?
I mean,
Or is it just unlimited?
You said about like, if you have it across the day, that's cheating. Like, obviously I would burp it through, but burp it through would be my ultimate cheat code for this. First 20, drink, burp it through. Second 20, burp it through. They're gone. They're done. Like, that's safe. Like, I reckon I'm not getting in, legitimately, right? This is why I reckon I'm getting into the 60s before I'm thinking, Christ, I've had 60 nuggets. You know? Then I might start to think,
My heart.
it's quite, quite-
children.
quite a lot to go.
Yeah, put your money where your mouth is and do it tomorrow. I need to see it.
I'm trying very hard at the moment to watch what I'm eating, but there will come a time where I throw that in the bin.
I'm trying very hard to watch.
It's because
I could go with 100 nuggets.
this is why
Always thinking
this is why I have to watch what I'm
the
eating, is
same,
because that's how my brain works. It's like, God, I always want 100 nuggets. There's not any day where I wouldn't. But
A genie appears.
every day is the fight against the bit of my brain that wants 100 nuggets. That's my vice every day. I have to walk past the Greggs and not get 2 breakfasts. Like, every day.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So, like, but the benefit of that is you fall off the wagon all the time. So the next time I do that, 100 nuggets. I just think it could be done in a. I don't think it's a ceremonial as some people would have it. It's one of them things where I just think I could, you know.
You know what you've described? You know, infamously, there is a scene in The Simpsons where Homer gets sent to hell and endures an ironic punishment where he just eats donut upon donut upon donut, waves of donuts, and he just enjoys it and just never stops.
Yeah.
It's your preferred. It's not just like a challenge or like a goal of yours. It's just what you want for your tea.
It's You know the 50 slices of American cheese?
Yeah.
Ah, like the Fed and nuggets, dear. Well, you have all you can take. Thank you very much.
WrestleMania 1, play. Just leave it, go through all of Netflix. Keep the nuggets coming. Put it on in order. Well, it's just like watching the shows, like you listing those Zack Ryder shows.
Yeah.
He's still going. Wrestling Classic, WrestleMania 2, SummerSlam 89, SummerSlam 90, SummerSlam 91, the Match Made in Heaven segment from television the week afterwards where you see Jay the Snake come out the box. The nuggets are still coming in.
It's not a gimmick as well. Here's something.
It's time to play the game! Time to play the game! Ha 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 ha!
It's not a gimmick. Hamflett watches the Fed on his din-dins.
I saw, yeah.
Do you know what he was watching?
He showed me a bit of it. It was pretty class. To be
Oh,
fair.
right, okay. Well, that's ruined the game then.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was. Can I take a guess? Was it SummerSlam 97?
yes,
Correct.
it was.
Correct.
Brett
Best-
Jordan
Best finish
Taker.
ever.
Treating himself to a bit of SummerSlam 97.
It was awesome. He showed it me in like the.
He showed it to me as well. He was just showing the Fed off. What my
the-
guys were
so-
doing.
The spit in the chair shot.
That's what
He's
my
need
guys were
different-
doing 29 years ago.
You need different bits, right? So Wilbourn needed the finish at 50%.
I don't need anything.
No, you both do. Wilbourn needed the finish at 50% speed so he could see how like perfect the
Yeah.
spit was, followed by how perfect Shawn's is. It looks like he's concussed the Undertaker. He's actually got him in the shoulder, found the perfect sweet spot. They're, like 2 of the all-time best in the Undertaker. Like, so like that's the bit Wilbourn needed. So we watched it at slow speed and then fast speed. I know you've seen that 100 times. So for you, it was the video package beforehand and a still image after the fact as Brett's leaving the ring where somebody snuck a sign on that says Brett the man fart. So different bits, different needs.
Different needs.
Same SummerSlam 97. Best finish ever. Yeah. I think it's the best finish ever.
No, I think 13. WrestleMania 13.
6 months of wrestling, switch the rest off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Certainly switch this off.
No. Izzy Dame, Thea Hale, Lola Vice. We go to a break with, Thea Hale first jumps off the ring steps to take out Spizzy at ringside.
Spizzy.
Dame goes to kick her, but Hale ducks that, and Vice hits Meteora. Hale comes back and drops Vice with a tope suicida, and then runs over to bite the title belt as we go to a break. When we come back, Dame's got Vice on her shoulders, and Thea Hale jumps off the ropes with a neck breaker on Vice, a sort of like a combined Samoan drop in there as well. But
One of these looked all right.
Vice comes back with some nice kicks and hip attacks, of course. Thea Hale, Ultimate Warrior's out, basically, shaking the ropes. But she goes to the springboard, which, of course,
Hell wigs out, because you could say wig out as
good,
a...
yes. She...
Thea Hale
I love
wig.
the sage nod.
Thea Hale wig. Jim Hale wig. Hale. Thea Hale.
Yeah.
Awesome.
She was a Haley. That's what she says. I was actually trying to get that over for a little bit.
Well, she goes to do the spot that actually won her the title, of course, but she springboards off the middle rope right into a sleeper from Lola Vice. But Izzy Dame breaks that up, and then suddenly Kalani Jordan is there at ringside. She attacks Lola Vice, and I thought, oh my God, DQ, title win straight for Lola Vice. But then, of course, I realized
Perfectly legal, Cole.
triple threat. She grabs a ladder and smashes Lola Vice's hand in it, and gets kicked out, of course. Meanwhile, in the ring, Thea Hale gets Izzy Dame in a Kimura, but Dame escapes that and sort of Liger bombs, gut wrench Liger bomb to Hale and pins her for the 1-2-3 to retain her title.
I'm a generous marker to this show, I think.
You are?
Yeah. I find this kind of match really hard to sort of find anything to analyse because the work is fine, but it's so patterned, it doesn't really help anybody.
They got a little bit Russia blood to the heat in this one. There was a few sequences like where the ref was in the way and then still did. They just got a little bit overexcited and just did it regardless.
Like Lola Vice was far better lifted out of situations like this, even in like 5 minutes in the Raw, or like not even 5 minutes, 20 seconds of being able to do her kicks to everybody in the ring than she is in these supposed work rate matches that like have come right from the practice ring the day before into the ring on TV the next day. Like this was the sort of it's kind of the best of the rest in this women's division at the moment. Needs work. Nobody really is showing me any kind of spark, particularly. Kalani Jordan and Lola Vice.
Kendall Gray's ruined a few things,
Maybe.
because she's simply too good.
Like, Kalani Jordan and Lola Vice have peaked on NXT. Thea Hale, I'm just not convinced is ever going to get beyond where she's currently at. And Izzy Dame's the worst of the bunch.
WWE, yeah, she's still like, she's gone from about like 7 to 9.
Yeah. Yeah.
For her to be like in her early 20s and us taking it a bit seriously, she'll be waiting until she's 40.
Izzy Dame's the worst of the lot, and they're trying to use the belt to elevate her. Like, really wooden.
They're trying to McIntyre her.
Yeah.
Trying to McIntyre that ass. Yeah, they got pretty exuberant, too much so at certain points, and they were just breaking up pins and like, it looked like they were kicking the referee in the back at the same time at various points. So that were no good. But I tell you what, like, you watch a match like this, because broadly, the athletic standard is what it is, yada, yada, yada. You just simply forget now to say accurate things like, bloody hell, it takes a lot of stamina, a good core strength, like proper fitness to be able to work this kind of match at this kind of clip and it just be normal. Or like, they did a good job at points of assembling actual triple threat sequences. A few of the saves were quite well timed. So timing, athleticism, these are the things you should be pointing out. I can't remember any specific examples. One, it's NXT. But like, because, your brain sort of catalogs things. You can't remember everything about everything. So you just like, take away that, take away that. The only thing I took away, the noise Booker T makes when Lola Vice does the I'm a Latina and then does the like Sweet Cheeks music, whatever it's called, the hip attack in the corner. Booker T gets really excited and presumably erect. You know this noise he makes? What's he doing? What's he saying?
I never know, man.
What was it you mentioned before we started recording?
Just Charlie Dempsey, and he's like, the Scouser. Wrong. It's
a wrong place. Even his father wasn't from there.
No.
I saw someone on X say Booker T sounds like Macho Man Randy Savage when he sings Joe Hendry's theme, and now I can't
leaving Joe Henry.
It's good.
After this, we are backstage with the WrenQCC and ZaRuca, and they put her over, obviously, for being in the Rumble, Final 3 and all that. But, awkward. In comes Zaria.
This is funny throughout the night.
Yeah.
Oh, well, like, I'm by which I mean not on purpose.
And Sol feels bad that Zaria wasn't there. Zaria's like, yeah, you keep saying things like that, but you seem to be getting all the opportunities that I'm not.
Oh, God, I wish someone would shut her up.
There was the one later on for me. No, not her. Not her again.
I find it quite funny. She kept being like, who's it going to be then? Probably run it back with Kendall Gray. I think it might be Sol. Definitely not. Not on my watch. And I thought, well, that can all be solved later, obviously, when they inevitably win the tag title.
I suppose the generous way of putting it would be, I'm looking forward to her turning heel.
Yeah.
Yes. She says, look, let's just make sure we win the tag titles tonight. For me, hey.
I need this. I'll win a singles title then. If you need gold so much. If you want to mox out, and you mox out on your own time, okay?
It's not exactly like Owen and Brett, is it? Giving her that.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's actually just making it incredibly obvious. The entrance was ridiculous, but we shall get to that.
Andre Chase is getting checked up on by what's left of Chase U. And Kale's like to Uriah, got your head on all right after what happened last week? And Uriah's just tired of sitting around and waiting for something to happen. When in walks the Game Changers, Stacks, Lexis King, and Arianna Grace. Stars have arrived, ladies and gentlemen. Kale's got his panties in a bunch or something because Uriah wants to make a name for himself. Maybe he wants to.
You don't sound like Stacks.
Oh, that was just a vague. Sorry. Kale's got his panties in a bunch because Uriah wants to make a name for himself.
That's funny. You almost had the impression down there.
Bad impression, but at least I know you're talking.
I've also realised my Stacks is your Zaria.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you not think that maybe Uriah wants to claim his birthright? So,
Is that a good name or a bad name?
What, the birthright?
Birthright.
I like it.
I like it.
It's all right, isn't it? Like, it sounds weird when they're saying it, but like it makes sense, and it's going to be one of the things that, you know, how like wrestling names in 6 months, nothing matters.
Yeah, apart from
Royce
Dolph
Keys,
Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler. Well, Dolph Ziggler's never going to main event WrestleMania, but then
Yeah.
it turned out there was many reasons to that.
Here's an idea, asshole. If you want to be taken seriously as a main eventer, don't make everyone else look good. I mean, that's absolute 101.
Maybe stop making millions of people who don't know what they're watching. Stop comparing you to Mr. Perfect on the internet for 5 seconds, then you might get pushed.
Basically, Chaos says Lexis is selfish and the match is set up for later on in the evening. Good stuff. And then from Stacks to Tony D'Angelo. Tony explains it all here.
Nah. Right, explains it all.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's been about 7 months. I can't do this whole thing. It's so long. Do I have to do the whole thing in the voice?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, he didn't, so he was trying to like phase it down, wasn't he? Like,
Not
just
for me.
Okay.
Oh, so it's been about 7 months since I had an opportunity to talk to you guys.
It's not the same.
Hey man, you were the one that like fantasy booked him as Crow Sting. You've got what you asked for here.
Yeah. Came back for 2 reasons, he says. Actually says, you know,
It's just so stupid, this entire
I
thing.
know, it's
is.
awful, isn't it? Sorry, Wilbourn.
shut up. Says, let's get the lights on. I want to see the people out here because he's the man of the people, isn't he? He's still holding in their hearts. Not sure if you're aware, but he's a former Heritage Cup champion, 2-time tag team champion, North American champion. There's something missing from that list, but we'll get back to that. Says, about a year ago, I was a happy man. I was surrounded by family. Friends, people I could look in the face and say, no matter what, got your back. And that was all taken from me. But that was the wake-up call that I needed. Growing up in Chicago, you need to stand on your own 2 feet to survive. When you're involved in the things I'm involved in, and you're good in that business, your life changes. You gain a crew, you gain a family. And that was a responsibility all new to me. So when Dark State decided to ruin my life, I needed to regroup. I sat alone in a dark room. I need to remember who Tony D'Angelo was. I need to remember I was a national champion. I was a Division I All-American. I need to remember what I do best. And that's bouncing people's heads off the mat. And I was like, it's the reason. There's a reason I came back to the NXT the way that I did. Calculated, dropping bodies left and right. Where's Tony? Nobody knows. He's in the crowd. He's in the shadows. He's in the back. All of a sudden.
All 3 places. Anyone seen Tony? Well, I've checked the shadows, but I'm not the crowd at the back yet. It's one of the other.
Yeah, one of the two, one of the 3.
Hey, in a business where everybody knows everything, nobody knew nothing. I like that. I like it too, Tony. Yeah. Says there's a selfish business right now. It's an incredibly selfish time in NXT, which aligns exactly with my plan. See, always had this planned out. He came out.
He's already won.
Came out for 2 reasons. Number 1, I'm going to tell you so that they know that I'm coming. Dark State. This isn't about vengeance. It's about punishment. You took everything from me. Now I'm going to take everything from you. Number 2, I'll tell you in a bit or something.
Hey guys, what's the deal with Mystique? Let me tell you all about him. What the hell was this? I was in disbelief, and I'm deadly
You
serious.
too.
I hadn't heard you strangle you then.
Just imagine you just chin me on one of these.
Look at your hands like you're.
I probably would be like, I'm fair. I deserve that.
Even this has been going on for weeks, right? And this is their idea to whatever. Weeks and weeks since what, New Year's Evil?
Mm-hmm.
So weeks. I was in disbelief watching this. I thought, even by the standards of Michael Hickenbottom's NXT, this was absolutely bird-brained. Like, in terms of writing, character development, you You cannot do exposition about your Mystique character. It's the one thing you don't do. So the guy comes out and he's like, yeah, so probably wondering what all that was about. He's like, yeah, that's the whole point. Doing these mysterious actions. Let me explain it to you. And I did this for... What the hell was the point in any of it?
In any of it. Like,
what the hell was the point in any of this? Why would you explain yourself? The mystique you're trying to cultivate. Hey, guys, what's the deal with the mystique?
you know, like Tony Dean.
No,
you're not. No.
I
like,
was baffled.
Tony Dean Stacks had moderate success. Tag team champions a couple of times. Brief reigns, but, you know.
More than moderate, yeah.
I'm not skiving here. I've got something to...
Does NXT know what the Mafia is, considering they spent like 4 years booking Mafia characters? He's got such a weird life, hasn't he? Like, the mean streets of Chicago, the Mafia,
Family.
talking about family, respect and everything. And then, like, he lost it all as if there wouldn't be betrayals in that world, lack of trust. Like, it was Dark State. It was Dark State.
They
that
were the
broke
kid
up.
list, yeah. That was the
With the
problem.
kid
He can handle someone trying to, take his throne. But
The-
if it wasn't, that was because it was Dark State.
The effort made to try and make this Tony D'Angelo character
He taken out every single one of Dark State.
one long story.
Apart from nice man Dion Lennox, of course, the good guy.
He'll befriend him in the end, yeah. Like, this was really poor.
Add an eye to Don, and what have you got?
Dion. The Dion
No.
of the Dion of the Dark State family.
I'll see there's any jokes about mysteries, but there's not.
This was poor. I'm sorry, Wilbourn, it was poor. He'll win the title.
Yes! I don't care about anything else. Let it play out and let him win the title.
He'll win the valueless title.
In April?
Yeah, why not? Why not? I want that for you. And to a lesser extent, Tony
You
D'Angelo.
can pack it up after that.
Like, what was charming about Tony D'Angelo is gone. Replaced by, I'm not sure what, because I don't know who he is.
Exposition Sting.
Who was it that had a word with him in the restaurant that time?
You've still got to find out what number 2 is. He said he's only giving you reason 1. Wait till we get rid of Dark State.
There's a mistake. He's holding on to
Let
something.
it play out.
Oh,
Have I ever led you wrong?
it's just bad.
Not for me.
Good.
As long as he's back
No
on my
good jokes
telly, I
about
don't
mystery,
care.
really.
But him, not this. I would get that, right? If you were getting the exact Tony D'Angelo you loved.
Maybe that's what we'll get back once he's...
Sad Tony.
It's his vengeance. Well, he's not actually. He's not vengeance. It was punishment.
He's trying to. Is he trying to? Is it? I don't read it. I'm not a big graphic novelsman. Is he the Punisher?
Oh, I don't know. I've never read it. So
why do you make?
But you were doing the cum noise anyway.
Why do you make a cum noise then?
What's the,
So basically, Tony D can do anything, and you're gonna make a cum noise.
what was the what's the Denzel Washington character?
Equalizer.
That's the one I'm thinking of. That was class.
You love the Equalizer, don't
I
you?
do.
He shows me stuff. I'm not bothered, but he loves it, so I'll humour him.
Mint.
So Tony D can do anything, and you're gonna make a cum noise.
I just want him to win the NXT title. I feel
I
like
get
I got
it.
mugged off by that twat who you're dragging off, basically.
2 years at this point.
I mean, Tony D's mustard, and I got mugged off by that twat Ilya Dragon.
Also, I really like Ilya Dragunov on the main roster, but I got no problem with going there, but drop the title first.
Come on, mate.
Come on.
This is
I know that's made what Trick Williams what he is now, but still.
Austin Powers, International Man of Exposition. I couldn't believe that he explained his actions. He explained his mysterious actions.
Are
Up to this point.
Are you happy with him
now.
beating up people completely unrelated to Dark State as part of his
Yeah,
grand
I don't.
plan of-
I couldn't
Like,
join.
Javon
even
Evans
I
must be
couldn't-
like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
like,
even I couldn't join those dots. So to throw what Dark State to make sure Dark State were like, we never know where he's going to be coming from. He beat up baby faces and heels.
Javon, Obafemi.
Ethan Page.
Yeah.
No, he did.
Stared down the NXT title and it had literally nothing to do with Dark State.
No, not yet. That's part 2. Told you. Let it play out, pal.
Good point.
Yeah, he beat up Joe Hendry and Dion. No, who was Joe Hendry in a match with?
Ah, the one he ruined.
Was that match with someone in? No, it wasn't Dark State.
No, it
'cause
wasn't
Dion
Dark
would have
State.
been
That
in
would have made a lick of sense.
it. Yeah.
I'm sure it was. I'm going to Google it.
Joe versus someone,
It might have been because Joe Hendry's been feuding with Dark State, so maybe we can let him have that one.
and then he put. Yeah, because wasn't it the street fight actually? God, trying to remember something from NXT 3 weeks ago is the hardest thing in the world.
Well, it's
isn't it?
chaos, isn't it? Shawn Michaels likes it that way.
Yeah. It has to be because Joe wasn't in the qualifier because he was meant to be against your man from Vanity
And
Project.
they beat him off.
Yes, it was probably
Dion Lennox and Joe Hendry.
So
What was
actually, it
that?
was.
Thank you, Nicola.
See, they thought, oh, he's attacking anyone, which doesn't. But actually, it was hiding. Actually, this made complete sense.
It is. Sting would attack members of the WCW and NWA roster because you weren't sure, and he would wear the black and white, and you're thinking, well, what's Sting doing here? Like, the only thing's for sure is that nothing's for sure, and now everything's for sure because he's explained every single element of it before he's in.
So better, if anything, than what Sting did because you can actually follow it. So you've sold me on this. I was a bit unsure coming into this podcast, but you know what?
You made a cum noise about
You've
Tony
convinced me.
D'Angelo before you've entered this performative spiel.
No, I made a couple noise about the Equalizer. I got confused.
Better than Sting, all caps with a question mark, exclamation mark in the bullet points of this podcast.
Oh, I did have Tony D explains it all.
Also good.
Yeah, okay. Were you also disappointed? Was this like a double whammy of disappointment because we got a Shiloh Hill thing and he didn't mention like squirrels or anything like that?
But yeah, they've lost interest in this Shiloh Hill character, haven't they?
No, save it.
All right.
Main event. He's
They give him a big spot.
Yeah.
just when I thought you couldn't get any dumber, you go ahead and do something like this and totally redeem yourself. Jasper Troy's back. He's speed champion. Another speed championship qualifier thing coming in it.
Just tournaments and tournaments and tournaments and matches and tournaments.
Yeah,
that's the life of the speed division.
Imagine if there's like a creative team, and there is. It's not just Hickenbottom, and like your job is like to put the speed title. Okay.
Tournament winner.
Yeah,
tournament
yeah,
winner
yeah,
forever.
yeah.
I mean, I like the names in this. There's Eli Knight.
Yeah.
Yes.
One Sidge likes Elio LeFleur.
Ah.
We'll get to in a second. Charlie Dempsey. Let's see him try that George Hackenschmidt stuff with me, says Jasper Troy and Josh Briggs. He says destruction awaits in Atlanta to whoever wins this.
What a frame of reference.
Hackenschmidt getting a shout out in the big 26. Hackenschmidt could you.
And then we got Elio LeFleur versus Charlie Dempsey. It's quite fun, this. 3 minutes, just bonkers stuff.
Wrestling around.
Wrestling.
Like a
Wrestling around.
Elio win it with like a tilt-a-whirl rocker dropper, basically.
Can't remember.
No.
Anyway, he beat Charlie Dempsey
Sunglasses to wear for
qualify for the
pasty flesh on
speed
display.
tournament final qualifier to see who faces Jasper Troy in Atlanta.
It's a bit European for your taste, this match,
Way
wasn't it?
too European for my taste. God.
We were talking before we started about how much you were like, where's the American stuff?
Get down the wrestling gear shop, the Parius. And the sunbed one while you're at it. Hell, you're on telly, lads. Where's your self-respect? Like, I'm sorry. If you want to be, if you want to be a WWE superstar, which is what all of them do by definition on NXT, look like one. Like,
Hey, John Cena hasn't tanned for about 5 years. Yeah, he didn't really tan that much.
nah,
But then he was particularly white.
it was also massive.
You ever fake tanned, either of you?
Nah,
I've always, like, nah.
I have my annual, I brown beautifully to there, the exact length of my t-shirt, and another year passes.
As
I'm
someone
a bit
who,
scared of it going like wrong and looking like an idiot. The old Ross Geller-ski.
I
Yeah.
do enjoy enormously, like, a summer holiday and getting involved in summer and, like, update my wardrobe to incorporate summer. So maybe I could try it now. But I was always like a Teenage Smiths fan, you know?
Yeah.
I've always suited, my disposition suits being pale, I think. So I've never bothered with that sort of thing.
We'll get tanned up for the 5th anniversary of 2.0. There you go.
Have you ever? Like for a radio thing? or
I've
something?
seen too many bad ones,
Yeah.
like fake tan. It's like, I don't want to look like that.
My cousin used to do it, and he looks similar to me. What's wrong with your hands, pal? What's going on there? There's different colours to the rest of your body. Makes sense. Yeah, we did it for a radio feature. That'll sound good on the radio. But yeah,
Is there images of you getting
Probably.
fake tanned online? Yeah.
I can probably find some for you.
Yes, please. I'd
See
like to
it.
see them very much.
I'm even more thin and raky than I was when I first started at WhatCulture. Not now, obviously, but like it was like they posted a picture of me and all the people talking about like, give him a bloody meal, basically. It's It's like when I was like 23 or something, so I could eat whatever I wanted. Nothing happened.
I've never known that life.
I did once upon a
You
time.
got them a tab for that.
I used to.
Put it on my tab. Is that anything?
No.
Yeah. I'll give it
I don't think it's anything, though.
Yeah.
Anyway, these wrestlers should get a tank because they like work the job like with a body out. Sorry. Cosmetic business as well as a sporting one.
LeFleur versus Eli Knight could be fun in the final.
Elio versus Eli. Is that a reason for it? I'm not moved by Elio LeFleur. I'm sorry. Like, it's
all right.
Yeah, he's all right. That's the problem. Like, the gear's rubbish and the look's bad. So if those two things were good, the all right wrestling would be like, well, you can catch that bit up. It's the pyramid. Everybody talks about that. Like, you know, it's just not a luchador debuting. Like, my first proper look at, we'll talk about this on the Dynamite preview. It wasn't the Kenny match for Vikingo, but it was what had he done that was quite famous before that? Was it?
I don't know, but he was all over Twitter.
There was a match, wasn't there, that just got
all over Twitter. Like,
so there was this, and then there was like, on he comes to Dynamite, and he has this all-time of Dynamite match with Kenny Omega.
it's like the last proper MP4, watch this guy will blow you away wrestler before X is essentially dead.
But
It's
that's
essentially dead now.
I think, as somebody that like,
Still like looking at the corpse, but it's dead.
I'm not really much of a fan of Lucha Libre as a genre, but when wrestlers cross over from Lucha Libre into American style pro wrestling, you're looking for what it is that makes them unique or why they've gotten over in the first place. And there's like loads of really obvious examples of when that's happened. And like, you know, like say like if Rey Mysterio is at the very, very top, there's a tier below with quite a lot of wrestlers in. Elio LeFleur's appeal, like a bare minimum, should be that he's like come from a scene that is one of the few things that's sort of bubbling under. I think like French Lucha is a bit of a hipster thing at the moment, and like he's this guy that WWE discovered, so theoretically he should be one of the best, I guess. And like, where's anything really that separates him? Anything? Like if he's got
Like to finish, like I said.
well, like when Pac was getting over in the UK, right? The man that Gravity forgot, he was doing, I think it might have been a 6:30 or something. And you were struggling to find other people in the world that could do that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and I'm sounding cruel because I think his gear looks, but it's not just that. It does look. Sort that out, right? Have a bit of pride. But like, it's NXT. Come on, like. But where's that? Like, even like we joke about it. It's become a bit. Ray Phoenix.
He's got a hard on full of flair.
Ray Phoenix running across the top, like the top rope. Bloody hell. You can't deny that the first time you see it,
God,
can
it's
you?
amazing.
So I need that.
He sees it for the first time every week. What a life.
Yeah. That's what I'm looking for. I think if you're going to debut a luchador with a load of hype,
The very least you can do is completely manipulate gravity on the ropes.
Yeah. And get a tan.
Yeah.
I mean, I really stand by the aesthetic criticism.
Kelly Kincaid interviews Joe, says he's going to win the NXT title later on, and then we get that video package of how class NXT was in the Royal Rumble. You're welcome. Then it was time for the TNA Knockouts Tag Team Titles match. The Elegance brand. Where's
Mr. Elegance?
Where's the rest of them? What's all that about?
I was disappointed for you when there was no Mr. Elegance.
Personal concierge, Ash by Elegance, that's fair enough. Obviously, Em and Heather were the ones representing them. There's 5 of you. Where's the last one?
Do you think he was a one-off? We haven't gone back to TNA since. Maybe he was there for the gag.
No, I think someone told me he signed or something. I'll swear. Maybe it was.
You'd hope so. He's money.
Mr. Elegance is all elite.
I've been funny. TNA has booked a trend where they have a gradually rising week-on-week viewership.
27th of January, 2026, TNA Wrestling signs Mr. Elegance.
And
So where was he? I'm going to take the stars from
SmackDown
TNA.
on Fox went from, 4 million or so on the debut,
Right.
and then it settled at about 2, and then went down a little bit more. Dynamite 1.4 million, I think it was. 1.4 in total viewers, and then started to settle around 800 before factors. CM Punk ruined everything. It always goes down. No, TNA's gone up. 0.0, I think it got 0.04. I think it went 0.03 and then 0.02, which is like, that is a way better drop off than people thought. I'm fairly certain they outdrew its premiere. That never happens. And it's all thanks to Mr. Elegance.
Yeah.
I kind of like Wolves getting a couple of draws in a row.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
We also had Daria Ray, the former Sonia Deville, in the audience. Just watching along here.
Assistant to the general manager.
Yes. Heel assistant to the general manager, of
Yeah.
course, from the jump. Great to be here, guys. It's isn't it here? What?
Still, my favourite moment of this year in wrestling was the TNA AMC debut.
That was
There's
fantastic.
been some like really good WWE and AEW stuff. Nothing like, I guess, like Gunther and AJ ran it like to that point where like, was that such magic what I saw there? But the TNA one was there. It's going to take some beating.
Because it was like it either had to be like, I mean, come on, the best wrestling show of the year, or what it was.
Yeah.
Because it was like, you know, not to complain, love our job, we're privileged to do what we do, but it was like an extra day of like, and on Friday now you have to wake up early and watch 2 hours of this.
No, never again.
But then for that, it was like, fair trade for that.
It was just
We had
joy,
some
wasn't
fun with
it? A joyful day.
Anyway, yes. Problems, actually, the story of this match was problems between SaRuca and Zaria. I'm not sure if you caught that.
Can we talk about the entrance first before I forget?
Sorry, I haven't really made any notes on the entrance, but please have at it.
So I gather that a lot of the listeners, viewers, don't really watch NXT. They're like us somehow.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. They do this bit where Zaria's doing she's like kneeling down, and then SaRuca jumps over her head.
Yeah.
And then this seems to upset Zaria. So when they're walking shoulder to shoulder, she just sort of pushes her.
Yeah. It's the entrance they've done their entire... Again, this is all this, like last week, everything's changed for Zaria week. She hates it now.
It's all Thea Hale's fault.
Yeah.
She was like basically attacking SaRuca during the entrance, just to make it very clear what was going on.
The
And they
Elegance-
did the fist bump.
Mm-hmm. I'm not so sure they'll ever go out skateboarding for ice.
Bitch. That's what she said. She did. In a manner of speaking.
So the Elegance brand cheat to take over as we go to a break. When we come back, Zaria's in trouble. She should make a tag, right?
That's it.
She fights back, but
Every one of these you've ever seen in your life.
refuses to tag out. There's a double down. Zaria uses the ropes to pull herself to her feet, and that allows SaRuca to do the old blind tag. Comes in, runs wild, gets some near falls in there. There's an attempt at a moonsault. I think it was M by Elegance who went for it, but Soul gets out of the way, struggles to her feet. This time, Zaria makes the blind tag, and they get into a shoving match mid-match. And they're like, oh, stop arguing for a minute. Let's just spear these two twats in the ring with us. They do that. They want the finish. So Zaria picks up, I think it was M by Elegance on her shoulders. Ruca's like, got it. Goes for the Soul Snatcher. But in the midst of all this, M escapes. And SaRuca snatches the soul of her own partner. Zaria gets chucked out. They finish off Zaria. 1, 2, 3. The Elegance brand retain the tag titles.
A mess, this, but it's not the wrestler's fault. Sidge made the point there. You've seen this a million times. The partner that is pissed off with their partner and choosing the worst possible moment to illustrate that. And
I mean, they've only got 2 hours in a week.
at their own expense when it comes to winning titles and whatnot. It's not down to the wrestlers particularly. It's all about if you've got real investment in the story. Shawn Michaels nixed from his own career, right? He was doing this towards the end of the Rockers breakup where he wasn't tagging Marty in out of pure arrogance. Really funny. Like, believed in himself so much that I don't need you anymore, actually. Like, that's a good bit when you can see where all of it's going and all that kind of thing. Like, so the story you're into it, it's an Unreal now has given you what that table looks like. A smaller one maybe in the NXT office, but it's friggin' Shawn Michaels Rooster and A-Train, right? Jesus Christ. But like they're in there, like chin stroking, thinking we've come up with another great idea.
That's good stuff there.
I mean, that's what he thinks. Sean thinks he's always agreeing with him.
He's roosting out.
It's just roosting out, that's all.
So he's like, turns out you're leading another egg. Like, it's the idea that they're, and then like, you know, that a little bit of that Bully Ray, Tommy Dreamer, like over dramatise. And she won't even want to tag in. And they're all like, oh, can't wait. I wish I could watch this now. Yeah. But like last week's 100 mile an hour on the Zaria business. The fact that Turn's been teased for like 6 months anyway, before all over the shop, badly performed, badly acted. It's like, just because the idea is the idea you do sometimes, it doesn't mean that it's like this guaranteed, well, this is definitely scan and track as real and whatever. Nah.
I'll allow it for what it led to later. I really like what came later and the subsequent decision by the new GM. I really was like, good stuff that. Because how's that going to work? You're in a tag match. But anyway, we'll get there.
Also, I love a little sideways Barry Latino. They can't stop. Like, basically, the message here was, if the team could even, like, stay on the same page for a second, they'd have pissed this.
Yeah.
TNA Knockout champions are so useless that they only win if every single circumstance goes against the challengers.
Well, they also didn't have their strongest member there. So.
And, well, yeah.
Love seeing Ethan Page with the Vanity Project.
Yep.
They were all together.
Well, he's lost his dance partner, hasn't he? Ethan Page.
Of course.
So it's quite nice.
I mean, genuinely, both in terms of like, just he's a great person to be on camera with, but also like I think genuinely to learn from. I think the Vanity Project could go a lot worse than Ethan Page. She says, next time you ambush someone, finish the job, eh? Pop me. But I'm done with Milesborn, so I assume that's definitely finished up. There's no coming back if he's dismissed that. He says, look, Miles, I don't care about him anymore. I've got 3 young, hungry superstars, including Brad Beeler, of course, who will listen to anything he's going to say. NXT's not that hard to figure out. Just do whatever it takes to win. And next week, Swipe Right, I've got that opportunity against Hank and Tank. Great.
Yeah.
And he tells Jackson Drake, pick your spots. And that's coming from one double champion to a future double champ. So.
Dr. Thirst. Just that thing the other week when it was like, wherever it was, like, I'm about to make your day even better by leaving because he saw Swipe Right coming in. Just, they're great. Instantly feels right.
Put more Ethan Page on television.
Yeah.
Your roster is thin on the ground. He's the best by quite a way, let's be honest, in terms of knowing. Ricky Saints is very good, but he was obviously occupied.
Ethan Page is still better than Ricky Saints.
Yeah.
Never thought I'd say that.
We also see Jaida Parker getting attacked at a merchandise booth by Blake Monroe after her word salad the other week.
Do you, Blake Monroe? I like it.
Oh, butter my arse, Jaida.
Get that on a t-shirt. And then we got Chase U against The Birthright, Lexis King and Stax with Arianna Grace. Dixon and Connors shone a bit. Dixon fired up towards the end here, but as he goes for a moonsault off the top, Stax has got him figured out. Gets his feet up. In comes Lexis King. V-trigger. Beautiful. Coronation. 1, 2, 3. Post-match, Uriah Connors seemingly quits Chase U.
Oh! Teachable moment!
Leaves with The Birthright.
It has to be the end of Chase U, doesn't it? Again.
Yeah.
I've got one more bullet point next week, bro. Is this the end of Chase U?
This zombie Chase U, this TNA Chase U. We're still doing this? All right.
Is it like special measures now?
Yeah,
It's been funny.
How
the can you have a university when they can no longer be bothered to pay? That's what the problem is. This might get more creative attention if they...
What, like tuition fees and stuff?
we were watching this yesterday.
We were watching...
Sorry. I was expecting this phone call, so I just got to be back in a minute. So congratulations to give out to a friend of mine. I'll be back. Oh.
Who?
Hello, mate.
Not sure about that one.
No, I don't know. We'll get to that in a minute. What were we watching
I'm
yesterday?
going to tell the listeners come viewers this, and I'm going to tell Wilbourn again, just to try and just like sort of break that shield, that force field in his head. That I need to break. The NXT is not what you want it to be anymore. I don't know why he's still pretending to like it so much. They have pretty much binned off all on-location shooting. Half of this stuff in NXT in the 2.0 glory days, if you can call them that, was on location. You've got Toxic Attraction. Is that what they're called?
It was
Toxic Attraction at the beach. You had a bespoke classroom lecture theatre, whatever, for Chase U.
Restaurants for the family.
Restaurants for the family, like Bron Breaker and Apollo crews would go out in the lake.
On a fishing boat and in a diner.
In a diner. They used to do on-location shooting out the airs constantly. They don't do a thing about that anymore. And, like, there's certain acts, like Chase U, that if you don't go to college,
No.
that kind of betrays the entire point.
Yeah.
Anyway, what we're
Finished.
doing now.
Hey,
it's very easy.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
I'm all right.
Very
You
well,
are
how are you?
full of beans today.
Hey, kick those guys' asses on. So much for Chase U, huh?
Yeah, I think they're finished.
I reckon you took them to school.
I like that because that's the name of the Chase U is a university, and that's like an educational arena, like a school.
Yes.
I got it. Hey guys, happy I Heart Horror Day. What's the deal with horror?
Horror, fictional genre, across many mediums, literature, cinema, TV, using various techniques and like mythical creatures and sometimes human beings who are mentally, altered, designed to scare you. They are horrifying. So horror. I'm actually a fan of horror. I'm just drawn to dark things generally, humor, drama, that kind of deal. And I'm really impressed by, because I don't really I think life's scary enough half the time. I find it very difficult to get scared by something. If any kind of filmmaker in particular can give me that feeling, I think it's possibly one of the most impressive achievements. But yeah, horror is just spooky stuff.
Idea for a horror-themed present, huh? Say it's your missus's birthday or something coming up, huh? Why don't you order her a box of dildos for her birthday, right? Trust me, it'll give her a case of the willies. 3 jokes, 3 questions for you.
I mean, you were laughing at a box of dildos.
Yeah.
You needn't have gone through with a gag.
3 jokes, 3 questions for you. Guys, which horror villain is the best at saving money?
So you've got Jason, Freddy Krueger.
Sorry, Freddy Krueger.
The menace.
Ghostface. Is there anyone with like budget in there?
Frugal. Or
Frugal.
Freddy Frugal.
Freddy Fruger.
Good enough.
No. It's just that's not the volunteering it. I still want to confer on this because I want to get a hatty one of these days.
Freddy Frugal.
Freddy Fruger.
Hey, it's Freddy Fruger.
What's the guy from Jigsaw?
Yeah, he's
Jig Save.
quick save.
I really don't think we're going to get this.
Nah.
Vuahi's.
We will kick ourselves because it's going to be a famous horror villain, but
Wait, what's him from the clown?
Terrifier.
It. What's
Pennywise. Well, Nicholas.
I would have given you for a Freddy Fruger, to be honest.
Freddy Krueger?
What was the other? Jig Save.
he climbs into your dreams and puts coppers in a bottle. He's got it for Christmas.
Yeah.
Question joke number 2. Why should you never watch a horror movie about pogo sticks?
Because of the jump scares.
Here we go.
Question joke number 3. What is my missus's favorite horror movie?
Okay. Are we going down the route here of like a conventional Hollywood film with a pornographic twist?
Yeah. Let's go down
Like
that
a horror movie with a pornographic twist.
Is he going to do the 3?
Oh, is it going to be misogynistic like Jack Nicholson stars in The Ironing? I'm trying to get into Stax's mind. I'm trying to get into Stax's head.
I want to get to your head where you went, I've thought of it. Now, how do I go about saying it? That is excellent.
That's the kind of thing Stax finds funny. And I've got to know my good friend over the years.
He's finding it funny right now.
He's
So clearly
really
the joke is what?
That was go with.
So I'm not volunteering that, though. That was just like, we're
Yeah.
There's all pointless. We'll come up with answers, then we veto each other's answers, and then for being obviously wrong, which that was, it was wrong.
Yep.
What's a setup against Stax, mate?
What is my missus's favorite movie?
I'm just getting in the head, man. That's what I'm doing.
Like Freddy Krueger.
That's
what he does. Gets in your head and does your ironing.
I should be silly now.
Oh,
my
God.
missus's favourite horror movie. Five Fingers at Freddy's.
That'll do. That's good.
Good night, right? So, right, thought process though. Good.
Eventually.
Good working out. What is my missus's favorite horror movie? Night of the Giving Head. See you later, guys.
Oh, God.
That is excellent. I'm gassed now.
I'm so done. Done in, man. Oh.
Do you think you would have accepted Jaws?
Bye, Stax.
Stax. Oh, God.
Oh, we're on.
You have missed a tour de force from Stax today.
Good.
All time in that one. You all right?
Sorry, yeah, just a phone call. I thought it was, I don't want to spoil the main event, but I thought it was a friend of mine who was the new NXT champion, but it wasn't actually. It was my other friend, Henry Joe. So,
Right, yeah.
wasn't that one. Not related, by the way, to Henry Mark.
Well, no, because they've got different surnames.
Yeah, obviously.
That would be
So
you
think that.
wouldn't even have to specify no relation, really.
We're not related. Did you know that? Yeah, Hamflett and Sidgwick are our surnames.
Oh, that makes that. Yeah, now you mention it.
You're not related to Nicholas. Nobody will tell you.
What did I miss with Stax anyways? You all right?
Yeah, no, you said he was in a really good mood, obviously, on the back of the victory last night.
Good.
Yeah, just had some jokes about horror.
Oh, gives me the willies.
That was one of the punchlines.
Was it?
Yeah. And there were some other ones.
And some incorrect guesses for punchlines as well.
But that's not your guess. That's you have to get in the mindset of Stax, obviously. So
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And we
it's not representative of you or the WhatCulture Wrestling podcast.
No,
either.
not at all.
No.
we happened upon like a murderous Martin Lewis type figure as well.
Yeah, of
He'll
course.
save you a fortune.
I do my own ironing. That too. I didn't actually iron this jumper today. Couldn't be bothered. I think that this is one of the ones. This is the ones you get away with. You can just to make it abundantly clear, okay, guys?
What was what was that thriller from 1994? Shallow Grave, was it?
Yeah.
What are you digging?
Didn't iron this today though.
Right. Okay.
This one's like on the edge of being able to get away with it.
Oh, God. Home on Wednesday, this man. This on top of my ladies' night. I f***ing love you. God damn it, man. Oh, Christ.
Every day I think this run's got to come to an end someday.
Oh God,
Apparently not.
it's like when Bob Dylan wrote that. I'm only bleeding. It's like
I did tell you, didn't I? The wonderful shout out to Matt Steele who emailed me the other day. He's already started the list of bits 2026, and that is on there. That, along with his attempt, definitely read this to you. His attempt at the Sidgwick wholesome moment noise.
How did Matt write it down?
He writes it as EHHHEWHEWHEW, which is, of course. I was just trying to realise that I'll get it's on there.
I'll get it. Oh, you dropped an absolute bollock again on Saturday. I mean, the game was already gone. But my God, what is he? So he just looks like. It's like this looks like Frankenstein's monster coming out of that goal half the time. Honestly, what a complete idiot he is sometimes.
And I really appreciate Matt doing this because so many things just happen and then like we forget them by the next week or someone will mention, well, what's that? So to have Gold Moxley already locked down.
Yeah. It's one of my favourite WhatCulture traditions is going through this list at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Oh. You've made a podcast out of it.
We should. I
will do that again.
Expect it this Christmas.
Right.
Main event time?
No. Wait.
I'm gassed though.
I mean, we're not that far off actually because we've just got to get through this, well, let's be honest, promo train, which started with Fatal Influence coming out. That being, of course, Fallon Henley.
Oh, God, this.
Lainey Reed and the NXT Women's Champion and star of the Women's Royal Rumble, arguably, Jacy Jayne. Do you know what it feels like to wait for something your whole life only for it to be taken away at the very last second? She talks about being in the Rumble, everything going exactly as she hoped it would, even throwing that sad-ass Kalani Jordan out of there. Fans were loving it, chanting her name because she's, she's known all around the world, leader of a very deep division. And then SaRuca snuck up and eliminated me, she said. I'm not surprised by that. I've been carrying this bloody division, and who's the only one everyone wants to talk about? Oh, viral moment, Soul Snatcher. SaRuca was a double champion. So was I, and I did it better, says JC. But that's fine. You can steal my moment. That's freaking fine, she says. But I'm going to be one to shut everyone up and kill the hype. And that is why my next opponent for the NXT Women's Championship... What's that? That's why my next opponent... It's because I've been loading up. That's why my next opponent for the NXT Women's Championship is Bing Bong, excuse me here, sorry. No, she says. You really think you could set your lapdogs on me and that'd be it? Soul's had plenty of opportunities. Time for one of mine, I think. You shouldn't be worried about Soul. You should be worried about me. Taking out of your grubby little hands. She's a very good heel, isn't she, Jay? Oh, I'm sorry. She's just like, oh.
Sorry is crying.
Yeah. I hate...
You're just going to get to a relationship with the painmaker that feels feelings.
Oh, I didn't want to break it to you, she says. But there's a reason you don't get any opportunities. Everybody loves Soul. They just tolerate you. She's proven time and time again she deserves opportunities. You, on the other hand, haven't done a damn thing. And Bing Bong, squeeze me. Here's Kendall Gray. Actually, here's the RenQCC, really.
Yeah.
Kendall Gray and Ren Sinclair. He says, hold on, JC. You can act like you're onto the next big thing, but don't forget it took all three of you to beat me at New Year's Eve. I was this close to beating you. Of course, I want to run it back. The question isn't whether or not I can beat you and become the next NXT Women's Champion. It's whether I'm going to pin you or tap you out. Zaria's like, Kendall, if you know what's good for you, stay out of my way. Ren says, why? She deserves this match way more than you do. Zaria says, unlike you, I'm nobody's sidekick. Kendall's like, hey, we're not the ones keeping secrets from each other. And if we were the ones in a TNA Knockouts tag title match, we wouldn't drop the ball. Bing bong, squeeze me. Here's SaRuca. Guys, just chill out for a second. Look, all of us want a shot at that NXT Women's Championship. I know Kendall does. I sure as hell do. I mean, Ren does too. But they're still friends. Hey, Zaria? Kendall didn't sneak off to the Rumble. Soul, says Zaria. Jason's like, you know what? Along with the rest of us, you know what? Why don't you guys sort all this out, and then we'll go from there. And Big Bong, squeeze me! The new interim GM comes out, whose name actually escapes
It's
me.
Robert Stone.
I'm actually not surprised he's escaped me. I'm gassed over here. Who says, whoa, wait a second, ladies. I think I've got a solution you're all going to love. I don't think they're all going to love it, but I am. For my first act as interim GM, I'm going to do something unique. Next week, it's ZaRuca versus the RenQCC, and whoever gets the pinfall for their team
Still done, man.
in 3 weeks in Atlanta, Georgia, goes one-on-one against Jacy Jayne for the NXT Women's Championship.
Well, I mean, this ZaRuca stuff is funny. It is.
Yeah.
So like Saul's like, come on, give her a chance. You shut the up. I don't need you to defend me. I hate you. Well, like, meanwhile, Ren Sinclair, who are we thinking will probably get the title shot here?
It's weird, isn't it? Because so we've got this random show in Hotlanta.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the rumours now of Vengeance Day.
Mm.
I saw something about Roadblock.
There's often a roadblock on the NXT calendar.
Yeah, but if we're doing Vengeance Day in March, where's Roadblock going?
Vengeance Day. Are we sure Vengeance Day is in March?
It's just a report,
Yeah.
not an official announcement.
Lots of shows.
Yeah.
It's this tag team pinfall business is funny, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like AEW did it with a hair stipulation, right? And the idea is that like, is there going to be intrigue around like letting your partner, like if Wheeler Yuta looks upon Marine Shafir getting pinned and he's like, and then just allows it. That's quite funny. Whereas Tony Storm and Orange Cassidy
If she kicks out.
will do, yeah. Like,
Oh my God, I didn't even think about that.
they'll do everything to
I
save
could
each
make
other.
this, was it Triple H and Batista? I could make that now I'm all right, and then she kicks out. Where were you? Ow.
Whereas, like, so, and meanwhile, the baby faces will do everything they can to save each other at all costs. Like, if ZaRuca's even in a spot about it, I wouldn't be surprised if Zari just turns tails and leaves. Like, I'll get a title shot another time, you can take it. Like, it's just, and like, Robert Stone getting to stir it up. Wait, one, ooh,
He's good already, isn't he? Straight out of the gate.
he's auditioning for the job.
He's the Michael Carrick of GMs.
Is he going to get a job for realsies?
I don't know. I mean, he's literally already equaled Ruben Amorim's record run of wins.
The haircut guys.
And he's had 3 games to do it.
2 games off, the haircut fella.
Yes, he is.
Spurs
There we
and
go.
West Ham.
It's
This
one
is
of
his
those
best
where
shot, isn't it?
I doubt they'll do anything on merit. They'll do it on superstition because, like, Van Nistelrooy had a hell of a run after Ten Hag.
Sorry, yeah. My manners. Dragged us into another one of these. We already had one in the office today.
Soccer tangent.
Manchester Biscuits.
This podcast.
And what a run. God, it's like Thriller, this. It's hit after hit after hit on one on one bit of vinyl, you know? One bit of whatever. But, like, do they think, oh, Carrick, he's having his little Van Nistelrooy run, well done, but we need to hire someone proper?
Mm.
Or do they just realise he might actually be a better manager than Van Nistelrooy?
Mm.
He's had his first run, was it Borough?
Yeah.
He didn't do amazing. Obviously, he's still not in a job and they never got promoted. But he's obviously, it's a valuable learning experience for someone who's quite a clever bloke. Very clever player, Carrick. I loved Michael Carrick. Hated watching him play for that. He was the heartbeat of that. This Man United team won the title all the time. Look at them on paper, they're not very good, but they played magnificent football.
Yeah.
Aye, no. But they might just go, oh, well, he's not a big enough name or whatever, or the interims always fail in the end. They might cut their nose off to spite their face.
I mean, like, if you could get at, I don't know, it doesn't really matter to me, but, like, if you can get...
Don't matter to me, Michael Cole.
If you can get an Ancelotti, then you probably go for that. Because, but like you say, they've had quite a few big names.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. But yeah, Robert Stone is the Michael Carrick of GMs right now.
Seems that way.
I'm excited for this next week.
You say Michael Carrick like Robert Stone.
Michael Carrick.
That's what I think about him now when I see him on the match of the day, whatever that's.
In amongst all this, before we get to the main event, here we go. NXT Roadblock returns to the theatre at Madison Square Garden on March 31st.
Nice looking room, that.
But I'll swear Vengeance Day is like March 17th. And maybe it's like a TV special and I don't know what the date's
We're only
like.
2-3 weeks away from standing to the Roy there, so big implications on that one. Oh, Roadblocks.
Oh, March 31st is a Tuesday, so that would just be
Just
a
a
TV,
TV
special.
special, yeah.
Whereas if they do, when did you say Revolution was?
I don't know. I remember when we discussed this
Yesterday.
yesterday.
They were a week
they
apart.
apart.
So if it's like
yeah.
the 14th, 15th or whatever.
Yeah. Maybe it's not a strategy for WWE this year.
I mean, that NXT was off the radar last year in terms of its big matches.
Yep.
Also, Kalani Jordan's very happy about smashing Lola Vice's hands, and Lexis King still asking Charlie Dempsey. about his whole birthright thing.
He'll be in. He'll join. What else has he got on?
And then also next week you've got Blake Monroe and Jaida Parker.
Yeah.
Right, main event time for the NXT Championship, a ladder match, a 7-man ladder match. You've got Ricky Saints, Shiloh Hill, Sean Legacy.
I do all kinds of crazy
You did well in it, but no one will remember that now. Jackson Drake, Dion Lennox, Joe Hendry, and that bad boy, Keanu Carver, who was lived up to big fight. Obviously, when it starts, everyone's just twatting each other and grabbing ladders and what have you. Dion Lennox works with Shiloh Hill to just get rid of Carver early on. I like the fact that Ricky Saints at the beginning of a 7-man match thinks probably time to do the old rope walk pose thing, if anything.
Doing a Brucey midway through a ladder match.
Hendry just twats everyone with a ladder and then does the spin. Good. Starts to climb, but gets taken out or grabbed by, he gets pulled off basically by Jackson Drake. And Hendry powerbombs Drake over the ropes into everybody. And I don't know, what is the name of that move that Joe does where he just jumps over the top rope like he's like hurdling a fence, basically.
It always looks great.
Yeah, he just takes everybody out to take a straw break.
Like such a nonchalant but incredibly impressive vertical leap.
Yeah. Like, I like the one. Diesel had one of them in him, but he obviously wouldn't do it very often. But it looks like, I'll do that. You know, they haven't given any thought to it, and it's not supposed to be beautiful. It's just my body's quite big.
I can't do a front flip over the top rope or whatever, yeah.
I got my planches and my topes mixed up, but it's
like the fact that he's doing from a standing position is really impressive.
Anyway, when we come back, Shiloh Hill and Keanu Carver are fighting over a ladder, but that gets sorted out by Keanu Carver ripping it in half. Shiloh Hill just looks at him. Yeah. Anyway, there's Sean Legacy and Drake are climbing the ladder. Hendry and Saints are fighting on the floor. And as Legacy and Drake are on the ladder, Shiloh Hill comes in with the broken ladder, using it as stilts to like match with them, and does really well. It's a cool spot, that. So Carver comes in and goes, right, I'll just push those apart, catches Shiloh on his shoulders, doomsday device with Dion Lennox. The fans are loving this, as am I at this point. Lennox goes up, Saints stops him. There's a spine buster on a ladder. This is to Ricky Saints. Hendry grabs Lennox, standing O on another ladder. There's like bridges that had been set up, obviously. Sean Legacy ate a swanton from Jackson Drake. He goes up. Saints goes to stop him. Keanu Carver comes in and just wrecks Ricky Saints. And Drake jumps from the ladder, but Keanu Carver just catches him. Looks like he's going to kill him, but Jackson Drake reverses, sends Carver to the floor, and Drake wipes everyone out as we go to another break. When we come back, Keanu Carver's running wild with a ladder, and Hill leaps off the steps for a senton that sandwiches Carver in a ladder, and Shiloh Hill celebrates by gumming out, basically. He rips out the false. I love that as a straps down spot almost. I'm going to take my teeth out.
Yeah.
Crowd are into it. He hits a running knee strike on Carver.
You've got to have something if you can get a pop D in that.
True, but he's more the tooth guy than the general weirdness guy now, isn't he?
Yeah.
We're not getting, I don't know, squirrel fights and dark web discoveries. It's just
maybe the dark web told him about the whole ladder stilts. Or a squirrel.
Yeah, maybe.
They all pile ladders on top of Keanu Carver, so I assume that's the last we'll see of him in this match. I'll just read on. You have the airplane spinning Shiloh Hill with the ladder spot, but Hill eats a shining wizard from Jackson Drake, who builds another ladder bridge, but Legacy springboards into a 450 splash that drives Drake into a ladder. That was a cool spot. Anyway, Legacy and Lennox are fighting on one ladder even. Shiloh Hill sets up a second one. Hill and Drake climb that one. They bump off that ladder, though. Again, Lennox and Legacy remain on theirs. Legacy hangs from the ladder before taking a bump off of it, and Hendry stops Dion Lennox as he's about to grab it. His fingertips away. They fight outside the ring when suddenly, wait a second, that bad boy is waking up, and he bursts out from under the ladders, mows down everybody with ladder shots and spears on the floor. There's a nice spot with, was it Jackson Drake? He just basically pounces him into the front row, and amazing spot here. Sean Legacy gets taken through a bit of like a gimmicked wall. Almost.
You can't believe it. I never would have seen that. What the bill that for?
Ricky Saints suddenly realizes, oh God, there's not many people left, and he's climbing a ladder. Carver's climbing a differing ladder. They fight. Saints kicks over the ladder, and Carver takes an awesome bump to the outside. There's a ladder set up with the table and what have you that he goes through. And Ricky Saints is like, I've done it. Time to pose, I think. If anything, he celebrates prematurely because when he looks up, there is Joe Hendry. They go back and forth atop the ladder. It's a tug-of-war with the belt until Ricky Saints gets hit with a very light belt shot. And Ricky Saints tumbles backwards, goes through another ladder. Joe Hendry grabs the belt. He is your new NXT champion.
Not a total disaster, this. Like,
I thought for what my expectations of a multi-man NXT ladder match was with some pretty inexperienced dudes in here, I thought for what they were trying to achieve, it was really successful.
they chucked themselves into it, didn't they?
It was committed. They ate crap.
Oh, God,
there
there
were
were
the
legs flying through ladder bits and
Yeah.
stuff. Oh, like,
looked gnarly. They ate crap. They committed to it. There was what amounted to NXT creativity moments where they had to get the characters over, even in really contrived ways that actually probably prevented them from winning. But that's WWE for you. If you're an NXT fan, you were probably really, really happy with this.
I was, yeah.
the finish was weak, wasn't it?
It
Like,
was.
I like the idea in principle of Joe Hendry doing his, like, say his name and he appears face at the top of a ladder, but the belt shot was poor. And Saints, there's only so much like believability he can stretch with like his addiction to his own pose, you know. I thought this was going to be awful, and it wasn't.
I was genuine. Like, I know we said he was basically one of two, unless they go for Carver, for example, that was going to win it. But I genuinely was like, oh, Joe's won it.
I was happy for Joe.
Yeah.
Happy for Joe Hendry. Like, it is a really good story. Like, a really, really good personal, real-life story, that.
Me and Andy mentioned how I think some people, not a lot, but some people might look at it and be like, oh, here it is. The viral guy from 18 months ago, whatever. Now they're just, we all know the route that he's taken to get here. This is not just an overnight
No,
success
not
story.
at all. He's
I didn't think
grafted.
he was going to win because I thought he was already above it.
Yeah,
to be
that's
honest.
exactly what
Do you know
Andy
I
said,
mean? Like, so like it's if nothing else, the fact that he's atop this brand, he kind of feels beyond the belt. So that's a decent spot for him to be in with it.
I will say there was a point where I thought, oh, go on, please. This is cruel of me. But there was a point where I'm like, oh, Shiloh Hill's going to fall over. And an absolutely idiotic thing to do in the context of a wrestling match.
Yeah.
When he could have just like not done that and pushed them off the ladder and climbed it. But we are far past the looking glass here.
Yeah.
Like there was a minor wobble. I'm like, fall on your face. Please, please. Please fall on your face.
Carver is very strong, obviously.
There was a few of them here. So when I'd said weeks ago when the people first got called up, they did sort of brass ring that bitch. Like there was a lot of them thinking, right, can you imagine the pitch for this? So like, I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll do that. There was a bunch of them like clearly volunteering to try and steal best spot of the match kind of thing. That's sort of the point. The idea that a bunch of people got called up and there's loads of spots, they're there for the taking. So this match was like storyline, but also reality reflective of that. So fair play to them.
Yeah.
They would be sore today.
Yeah, I'll bet. But congratulations to the new NXT champion, Joe Hendry. What a show this was. Let us know your thoughts on it I'm talking about this one.
Oh, yeah.
Let us know your thoughts on everything we've talked about in the comment section below, or an X at WhatCulture WWE. Well, actually, you can follow all four of us, sort of. You can follow Michael Hamflett at
Hamflex@gmail.com. I'm also on Cameo, and I do my own ironing.
follow Michael Sidgwick at
M. Sidgwick.
follow our brilliant producer, Adam Nicholas at
It's Adam Nicholas.
he also does his own ironing. Follow me. Adam Wilbourn. Follow us all at WhatCulture WWE, as I said. And make sure you subscribe to WhatCulture Wrestling wherever you get your podcasts from for daily wrestling podcasts, the Dynamite preview is available right now. This has been the NXT review. My thanks to Hamflett, to Sidgwick, to Nicholas, to Stacks. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you soon.